Mississippi State coming out wearing the home black. It'll be Alabama wearing the road white, and we are getting set to tip it up. And it's Mississippi State winning the tip, our official. We welcome you live here in Starkville, Mississippi, alongside Richard Hendricks, John Schriffen. Alabama is now on the board. We are just moments into the ball game here, taking on the 14th ranked Bulldogs here at Mississippi State, and this is an elite atmosphere tonight.
Absolutely, and a huge opportunity for Mississippi State. Last possession, good news for Mississippi State as Josh Hubbard, who's been struggling shooting.
Watch out now! Two quick threes for Hubbard. Like a video game every game.
Well, he has been starting hot tonight with a supreme confidence.
We'll have much more on that story as this game goes on and how Nate Oates and Mark Sears have moved on as Nelson with the power slam.
Pocket pass from Mark Sears to Nelson. No one in the paint. Wide open lane, and Grant Nelson
comes to a stop on 2 feet. It's tangled up with Youngblood. And an offensive rebound and put back for Cam Matthews. Phylon in trouble, finding the big man inside is surreal. Blocked for the first attempt.
You're going to have moments that are rocky, but in this team you have to understand that you have so many players that you can lean on, and you need everyone going in the same direction.
Phylon with the 3-ball. This guy is a key, Riley Kugel. The junior from Orlando, Florida. Pick and roll. Murphy, nice pass inside as Sean Jones Jr. finishes it off. How about a little 2-3 zone here from Mississippi State? Decided to switch things up. Backside, Matthews affected it. But he trying to find some help. Kugel, jump stop, and hits the long range too.
That's a beautiful.
And he is making the most of his final opportunity here at Mississippi State. Murphy goes to the other side of the rim for the bucket.
Turned and faced, took him baseline, and used the rim to protect himself.
Corner 3-ball, gets it to go, plus the foul is Aiden Holloway.
In the corner, good usage of the screen roll and snakes it, find Holloway in the corner. He knocks it down, hoop and the harm. Aiden Holloway's been shooting lights out in SEC play. There's the foul. A little too much on the contest. And Aiden Holloway, a former McDonald's All-American and the Auburn transfer, has responded very well in his role coming off the bench.
Nwoke with the sky hook.
That hook was created with deep positioning by Nwoke, getting Grant Nelson deep up under the goal and going over the left shoulder.
Phylon trying to turn the corner, gets the Euro to create space. That was filthy.
Was well behind. As you look up and it's only a 1-point game, they've been able to weather the offensive storm.
BB, look at the speedy. And after you hit those first 2 threes, you got to respect that jumper outside. Turning the corner, and a nice move. Clifford Amori, the Rutgers transfer. Darion Reed, his first game since he's missed the last 4 with a lower leg injury. Holloway caught in the air, gives it up. Youngblood pulls it, got it. Nelson from the corner, his 3 too strong. With the backside rebound goes to Youngblood. Reed, lane opening up, challenge, and he still finishes through contact.
For Alabama, it's been Darion Reed with an offensive rebound by Chris Youngblood. Look at him taking flight, taping on the hoop.
What about another walk that Youngblood got away with, and it's Mississippi State trying to push now. This is Melendez going one-on-one. The nice little scoop shot to get by the D.
Beautiful move. Going end-to-end, shifting, and laying it up with the right hand before the shot blocker was able to get there.
Sears in close, and a nice assist as he finds Nelson for 2 more.
Mark Sears is doing a tremendous.
Matthews. Hubbard sneaking free, nice pump fake, D flies by, 3-ball, nothing but nylon.
That was a great job right there by Josh Hubbard. He's missed his last few 3-pointers because he was rushed. He uses the pump fake and frees himself up.
Mark Sears has got that vision working tonight. Stevenson, kick out, Youngblood, count it. What a possession for Alabama.
2 missed free throws by Chris Youngblood after the missed call.
Hubbard getting by his man, but it is swatted as Diabate making up ground at 6'7".
There's things that you need to work on, obviously, to help the team, but his point production is big for Alabama.
Sears open, and he rattles in a deep one. There's his first bucket tonight.
Mark Sears, who hasn't been on his scoring as of late, pulls up from deep, knocking it down. Great sign for Alabama with your leading scorer getting into scoring act.
Shot clock's at 5. Melendez picked up the dribble. Harris Jr. moving to his left, comes to a stop, pull up. How about that 3-ball?
And that's a poised move by Claudell Harris Jr. He has shot-making ability, understood where he was on the court with the shot clock going down, used that pump fake, and freed himself up.
Holloway open, missing. Sears gets the putback.
Alabama wants
pick and roll action with Murphy. Going 1-on-2, and he splits the D for the deuce. And Stevenson couldn't finish. Pick and roll. And Murphy brings Mississippi State within 2. Keyshawn Murphy has scored the last 5 for Mississippi State. There goes Hubbard, baseline, and we are all tied at 37.
On switch opportunities, and they've been able to take advantage of that.
Hubbard keeping his dribble alive. Warren inside, and the two-handed slam for Jones Jr.
Excellent job, the creativity and getting into the paint. Jones, great vertical jump on the finish.
Alabama in a drought right now. Youngblood ends that. That's the first field goal for the Crimson Tide in almost 3 minutes.
And that's the
pick and roll with Nelson rolling to the rim, and 1.
The shooter spaced out in the corner, and the lane is wide open. You have to respect him, giving Grant Nelson the opportunity to go right down the middle of the lane.
We start the second half. It is Alabama with the ball. Nelson inside. He had a strong first half, and he gets the scoring started in the second. He now has 11.
And you see the adjustment that was made. The low man was there for the roller on Nelson, but that was just a great individual effort by Nelson to read the situation and find his way to the basket.
Claudell Harris Jr. looks over at the ref, thought he got popped. Legs, step back 3. Hayden Holloway, don't do him like that.
That is
scramble and a steal for Kugel. 1-on-1 is bumped. And good hustle by Amori to get it back for Alabama.
Kugel just have to turn on the jets, go all the way to the basket. Don't look back for the defender.
Sears leaned in, gets the 3. Prove a point and send a message.
And a tremendous amount of respect for that. I mean, in a day of now where you have a lot of player movement, as Aiden Holloway lines up another one from downtown.
Shot clock winding down at 4. Reed had his shot blocked. Good D by the Bulldogs. Inside, Murphy rocks the rim.
It's coming down in that drag string, a slip by Murphy. Mark Sears late to roll over because he has to respect the shooter. He's able to get an easy slip.
Shot clock's at 3. Sears, does he recognize? Gets it up in time and beats the buzzer.
It's a big shot by Marks. Big bucket for Alabama as Mark Sears recognizing the shot clock going down.
Hubbard there.
Physical at the point of attack on that ball screen.
But it doesn't matter as Hubbard rises up for the 3.
With one of the better ones to do it. Josh Hubbard, look at that elevation on that deep tray ball.
Matthews going to 1-on-2. Kick out. Murphy decides to put it on the deck. And how about the Euro from the big man?
That was nasty.
Backside, watch out. Had it poked away. That was Murphy. Mississippi State, they got numbers. Hubbard, catch and shoot. Battles!
Josh Hubbard once again with the response.
And here's the steal by Kugel. 2-on-2. Murphy, watch out!
Transition rising up. It's the unselfish play and the freed up action there by Murphy with the hammer.
And it's Alabama silencing the crowd.
You have to have some players who embrace the situation of making the team better. Diabate does that for Alabama.
And he's chasing down Hubbard, who rises up and makes the three in his face.
Hubbard on tough defense creates the separation and knocks down that long two-pointer.
You know, Chris Jan said about Hubbard, he said even late in the game in their last win on Saturday against South Carolina, he made some key defensive stops on the... Oh, they're going to. Ooh, Hubbard crossover in the lane, runner plus the foul. Touch pass, Sears from the wing. That's good offense. It was Youngblood with the assist. Here's Hubbard using the screen. Shot clock at 5. D in his face, and it doesn't matter. Josh Hubbard.
Mississippi State have tightened up the defense. They have made the adjustments. They've done a really good job of pressuring Alabama and being in the gaps.
Pull up, Jay rattled in for Harris Jr., and it's Mississippi State up 3.
And when it plays good defense, it's all connected. It translates over to quality offense in the half-court set.
Pick and roll. Nelson will find Youngblood. And we are all tied.
This is the chess match between these two coaches. A defensive-minded coach in Jans, an offensive-minded coach in Oates. And you're seeing it at a high level right now.
Hey now! Chris Jan said he wanted to stop the transition points. In this second half, they've made Alabama work in the half-court set. But Sears making it look easy as Amori goes and get it.
But Sears gets a piece of the paint, and you got the rim finishing big and Amori up top.
Hubbard's getting all the attention, so Murphy slips to the bucket for 2 more. Sears to his offhand. Youngblood, a deep one. He is feeling it tonight.
Really good job of finding the shooters sprayed out on the perimeter, and Chris Youngblood once again.
He says, let's get the clear out. Give it to our guy who's going to make it happen, Josh Hubbard.
Particularly because of Josh Hubbard and what he's been able to do for Mississippi State. And who can make tough shots in tough moments.
Nelson had it tipped, almost went in off Mississippi State, and cleaning it up is Diabate. Mississippi State 9 of 15 on the night from the line. Alabama 8 for 13. Youngblood just stays hot.
Youngblood does the rest.
He's got 21, first 20-point game of the season for him. Hubbard with the left, plus the foul.
It's that hesitation, creates a little bit of separation, and the extension over the top of the shot blocker.
Nelson, they're giving it to him. He says, thank you very much. Alabama up 3.
Alabama trying to find a quality look, probing all around. Able to find Grant Nelson wide open. No contest from Cam Matthews.
Hubbard curling off the screen. He's got the switch guarded by Amori, rising up over Nelson. How good is Josh Hubbard?
For him to get that look, but the switch that Hubbard has stops right in front of the shot blocker.
Shot clock's at 5. Pulled up, jumper, mid-range, and Sears stares at the crowd. Under a minute to play.
There's the response, but Hubbard is barreling right back down on you.
Murphy pick and roll. His runner goes. The assist goes to Hubbard. One of 2, 4-point lead, 3 seconds to play. Harris Jr. a 3 straight on, and that's ball game. Alabama survives in Starkville, Mississippi with an 88-84 win.
This game lived up to its billing, a top 15 matchup. Mississippi State and Chris Jans has a really good basketball team that's improving. They gave Alabama all they wanted, but it's the Tide getting it done on the road in Starkville.